new setup, and this one should be so much better because you guys can see the whole thing. I'm Hildy, and welcome to Pink Plants Lady. So let's get started on this week because it's going to be an exciting one. This is the week that I went to Chicago Planner Conference, and I hadn't gotten around to planning it, doing the memory plan for it yet. It's just been kind of a crazy time for me because of home renovations, illnesses, you know, the winter stuff that happens. I'm thinking if I want to use the S gel because it's darker, or if I want to use my regular one, the Marcon. I do a lot of highlighting, so that's why I usually use the Marcon, but I'm thinking, I do the highlighting usually first, don't I? Let me see if I can find highlighters. I think I'm going to use pink. And now I don't see. Here it is. I wanted to use this one. It's an old highlighter, but I have to test it to make sure it's not dry. Oh, I don't know. It might be too bright. I need a bright, like a deep pink, because this color is kind of bright, but where did the note go? Here it is. I don't know if that's going to look too bright. I was so excited about using this, but I'm kind of thinking it might be too bright for the Chicago Planner Conference colors. I know I definitely cannot use blue because it's a dark navy blue. Oh, should I go ahead and do it? This is an old swag that I had. I need to look and see if I can find some more of these because I have to get a bunch of swag for next year's conferences. Hold on, let me grab a regular pink. I'm not exactly sure why I say hold on, because when I edit, usually I cut off all this stuff. All right, so the choices are this one, which I think is going to be the best choice. These are a little bit too pastel. They still will work, but I guess it's not super pastel. And then this one is more of a magenta looking pink. So let's see which one looks best. Decisions. Where's some? Okay, let's go here. Golly, almost none of them match. I guess if I were to pick, maybe I would pick the first one I went with or this one. Okay, let's put stickers down and then we'll decide. I'm kind of leaning actually towards the first one I picked. All right, so a lot going on that happened this week, but at the same time, I want to do some pictures as well. So I have pictures that I printed and cut out. And, all right, so this book from Mojo Jojo Plans we got actually at the convention. And I'm looking to see, I see that there are, I might go ahead and cover the dates. I think that'll be fun. And I have this wonky reverse tweezers that always make me freak out. So let's do that because I think it'll look really cute. If I can get them off the page. Because I get confused about how to use these tweezers. Yeah, I think that'll look really cool to do something a little different for this spread. And I like that the numbers are so big. That's gonna look kind of cool. So let's do that. So we were so worried about this week, mainly because this was the week of the, you know, the government shutdown was towards the end of it, and flights were delayed and canceled everywhere. And we're like, oh goodness, we were like so worried about it. We were actually prepared to have to rent a van or something and drive back from Chicago to Georgia if things happened. There were how many of us? 8 of us? 7? I don't know. Quite a few of us that traveled together. So we're like, you know, we can split it. We can figure out a way and just crowd into a van and drive back home if we have to. I know there were people that had their relatives, husbands and stuff have to drive to Chicago to pick them up because of all the flight cancellations. But we got super lucky and got there and got back. And I'm telling you, it was luck because we stopped at the airport in DC. We had to go through DC on the way back. On the way there, we got diverted. But on the way back, we went to DC. And it was like a apocalypse. People were like laid out asleep. People were, you know, it was like a village. They had food and blankets and pillows, and you could tell that people had been actually like parked at the airport for days. It was so surreal. And when we got off the plane and walked into the airport, I was like, oh no, this does not look good. I don't have blankets and pillows. How am I gonna stay here? Just like, actually, I didn't think that. I just was like, holy moly, this place looks crazy. That's what I thought. And we just exchanged looks and none of us said a word. We're just like, oh. Yep, that was how crazy. And traveling during the last of the days of the government shutdown. Not a fun time at all. I thought that was really nice of her to give us these books because they have so many useful stickers that I could still use for other things. And they have like, what do you call these? Like favorite speaker, favorite memories. The theme of the whole thing was keep it simple. I'm probably going to use some of these words. And I love this. But I only have so much room, so let's not go too crazy. I'm going to try to do it a different way. So first of all, let me check my placing because I'm not used to this what do you call it? Not layout, but I'm not used to this. Setup, I should say. So, okay, so keep it there. All right, I need to mark with some tape or something so I know. Or with the highlighter. Yeah, I'm marking it with the highlighter. That way I know where to be. All right. So let's see. Now, this was a gift given to me by my friend Myrna, and it also has a ton of cute stuff for the Chicago Planner Conference. It was specially themed for it, and it was made by Live Love Posh. She also had them for sale there. They had so much going on, it's just hard to tell you guys everything, but if you get the opportunity to go to Chicago Planner Con, you should go. It is amazing time, a great event, and you won't be sorry that you went. And it's in a hotel, Hilton something. It's Hilton Chicago, maybe? I don't know. It's right there right downtown, so you're close to everything. So I really want to use this big one here. Otherwise, I would never use it. Did I tell you guys the theme was keep it simple? It was, and it was a cool theme. Okay. Let's put this here, like so. And this will kind of work because all we did on this day is travel. Let's cut off this part, little tiny. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to put some, I'm not sure if I want to use some boxes this time or not. I'm like trying to decide how I want to do this. Because like I said, I have some pictures that I definitely want to use and some that I don't have to use. This is a picture of me at the Chicago Starbucks Reserve. We went there on Thursday, I think. We had a free day on Thursday. We went for a walk downtown because we got there on Wednesday. We purposely went early so that we could do some exploring. So I definitely want to put that one down. Then this one is really cool. It's a picture of me at the Wings of Mexico. That's downtown. I like the skyscrapers. I was gonna cut it, but I think that could be over here maybe. And then at least one group picture. Now this is a group of all of us that went. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 8 of us. So I think if I cut this, oh shoot, did I cut it all crooked? Of course I did. I cut everything. Sometimes at an angle. Here we go. So I definitely want a picture of our little group. Maybe here. And then I got some extra ones, but I don't have to use them. This is us in front of Atlas Stationery. This is a picture of the table I sponsored and the picture of the table I sat at. So I kind of want to use definitely the table I sat at. I'm going to cut this off. I sat at table number 25 and it was sponsored by Pretty Planner Co. I really wanted to fit here. I wonder if I could cut off. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I can just do it like that. And then this is a picture of the table I sponsored. This one I don't really have to have on here. So I am going to kind of put those, the other ones aside and decide about them later. Now, I definitely want to use some of these, some of these stickers from this book. So I think for sure, let's see. I like this one. The suitcase is really big. We traveled on Wednesday and I said I wanted to put this like that. Well, I didn't, we went here Thursday and this is just a picture of all of us that can go anywhere. Okay. Actually, I think we took this picture on Saturday. So, but I can put it on Friday. Okay. Wings of Mexico, I can just stick up here somewhere. Even though we didn't travel till later, but let me just decide which ones of these I want to use. Definitely like this guy, but it's a long sticker. The Bean, we didn't go to the Bean, we walked past the Bean. I like this one, Michigan Avenue and Planner Lane, that's really cute. Oh gosh, okay. Like the tote and the planner. So let's get started and just kind of get my bearings here. Let me just pick something. I should have probably pre-planned, but I didn't. I never pre-plan. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna put this one here since this was, do I though? Because it started on Friday. That's when we got our registration back. So I'm gonna put it here. And I think this part goes straight and that goes like that. Okay, so yay, I got a sticker down after all that, finally. And then I want to use this planner, I think. Let's see what else I have. These flowers are okay, but I'm not going to use them. I love this because I can cut the pictures actually and put them in here. So that might be something I can do. Kind of having deja vu about this, like I've done this before. And I probably did, but not with you guys. Who knows? This one says Planner Babe. Oh, it's like a whole thing with 2 pictures. Huh, do I want to use this like here and just, I kind of feel like it would be too much because I have this big sticker there. All right, so let's see. All right, I'm going to put this, go ahead and put this down for on Friday, even though we didn't take this picture on Friday. I'm gonna put this down, like cut, I need to cut a little bit. There's a little bit of a white edge there. So I'm going to, why is that so loud? Did I tell you guys I was having a bathroom renovation? So now the, they're just left. It seems so quiet in the house. I just realized I printed these on clear matte. It's okay though, it's not too bad. Normally I like to print pictures on, I was wondering why they looked a little dull. I usually print them on bright white. But these are printed on, see, you can see my finger? I printed them on clear, which is, I guess it's okay. But, let me see. I really like the buildings. I think I'm gonna leave these buildings. I was gonna cut them off, but I'm not. Let me know how you like this setup. I think it's better. Yeah, I'm gonna see some things through this, but that's okay. It does not really bother me. And then this one at Starbucks Reserve. If you get the chance to go to Chicago, go to the Starbucks Reserve. I think it is 4 stories high. It's a whole corner there in downtown Chicago, and it's so pretty in there. This is like, as you go up it's like escalators. This is one of these pipes go all the way down from the 4th floor all the way down to the 1st floor, and they have bars, they have dessert places, they have a gift shop, they have like a historical wall of all the different locations, they have all the different roads, they have what else? I mean, you can do, I don't know, it's got everything. The desserts were unbelievable. Oh, they were so good. I had a pistachio, was it a croissant? Was it a croissant? It might have been. Or an eclair. It was either an eclair or a croissant. But either way, it was delicious, delicious, delicious. And I had a coffee, a cold coffee. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was super good. I'm gonna use this badge because that was a must. My fingers are dry. I put lotion on and they still feel dry. So I'm having a hard time picking up these stickers. I'm having to like, slide it over there and then still like, nope, not coming. I think I'm gonna put this here. And then I'm gonna use, they had vendors, but I don't see anything for vendors. I do like this. We didn't, I actually didn't do any planning there. I did do journaling, but I'm definitely gonna use one of these planners just because it was a planner conference. I'm gonna use this planner, and I love this tote. And I am so unaware of things. They were like, people were picking up all this merchandise that you could have bought beforehand. They had these super cute totes. They had badges, not badges, patches, pins, I don't know, all these things. And your girl was like, where'd you get that? They're like, we had to pre-order it. I'm like, oh, yep, missed all that stuff. That's gonna go there. And then busy planning all the things. I want some words for sure. To-do list, Chicago Planner Conference, meet planner friends. Okay, definitely gonna put this to-do list down because it's super cute. And I like that Hello Chicago and the Chicago sign. Okay, so let's go with Hello Chicago. Oh, don't tear it. Okay, so the to-do list, I'm gonna put here, because it's like I'm planning for it, so that's cute there. And then Hello Chicago on Wednesday, because that's when we got there. Oopsie. That's when we got there. And maybe I'll put the bean down, even though we didn't go to the bean this time. I have been there several times. And then so I'm gonna put that here. Oh shoot, let me pick that up. I'm gonna pick this up and then put it, oh, tearing it slowly. I don't know why I feel like I'm in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry. Take your time, boss. Okay, then Hello Chicago like this, because this day was all travel. All right. And I really like the way this page is. This one feels like I need some help. Let's see. I don't want to do the flowers, especially that one. It almost looks black. So what does it need over here? I can't do the tote because I have a bag already. I do like these, but there's too many. I wonder why this is torn. What do I mean, I wonder why? We know why it's torn, because your girl is a Neanderthal. Ooh, that's pretty. This just kind of reminds me of all the swag we got. We got a cute half bag from Rickshaw. They make totes and stuff. And then you get so much swag, it's not even funny. You get like tons of swag. So that part is cool. let's put that there. And I like these pens. Maybe I'll use them. Okay, and then I think, oh, I like that sticky note. That's cute. Planner's gonna plan. I like that in this washi. That's cute too. I'm gonna put this washi on this, like here, like that. And then Planner's got a plan. I'm gonna use that. It's one of my favorite sayings when it comes to planner stuff. Okay, let's see. Do I want to put this here? I kind of want to put it here. Oh, but I want to make sure it fits. Like that. And then Planner's got a plan like this. Okay, for now I'm going to leave it like that, and then I'm going to do the highlighting and write in the stuff that happened, and then I can add some more decor afterwards. So Monday, how many lines do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 for sure. And then on Tuesday, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do 5 on Tuesday. Oh, that's crooked. And then on Wednesday, Wednesday. Wait till you guys hear about Wednesday. Wednesday was such a full day. It took us 12 hours, an entire 12 hours to get to Chicago. And I will tell you guys the story of that in a minute. Thursday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on Friday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5 things. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on Saturday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5 things. And then Sunday, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4, but where do I want to put them in the middle? Yeah, I think I'll do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now that I have the lines of what I'm going to write where, I really need to order more of these. This is so cute. I wish I could remember where I got it. I'm going to add a sticker here. Well, let's write. Let's start with, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. This is different because I have to kind of make sure I stay in frame. So please excuse me if I go out of frame. I'm going to do my best to stay in frame. Okay, so Monday was a normal day at home. I did some writing. I organized my office, which now it's unorganized again. It's an ongoing useless pursuit of organization. Oh, okay. I made a doctor's appointment. I paid bills. I uploaded a video. I did some promo of my book, The Hawk. And then I watched a match. Okay, so, oh, why are my dogs barking again? Hold on, let me, they have been barking all day today because of first of all, the workers were here, and then secondly, I had like 5,000 deliveries, and they kept barking like their little heads off. So Manchester City played Man City versus, what did they play? Bournemouth, and it was 3-1. Yay, they won. All right, and then on Tuesday, I am trying to ignore the dogs. We had estimates to see how much it would cost to get our shower done. And then I did some admin work. And I went to Marshall's to pick up stuff for the trip. And then I went to Publix to get some ice cream because I am hooked on Publix Blackjack Cherry. You guys, if you have not tried Blackjack Cherry from Publix, you have to go there. I had a craving for McDonald's hamburger and I stopped by there to get it. And then that was during the day. And then for dinner, we had Great Wall. We had Asian food. Very yummy. But we had egg foo young for dinner. All right. I see something I do have to adjust because for some reason, this guy is wobbling. It shouldn't wobble. Okay. I think because it's leaning on the table. There we go. All right, let me see what's happening as far as my placing. Okay. Because I don't want to, if I move this, I don't want the setup to wobble. All right, where am I? Wednesday. Wednesday, oh my lands. So this is the day we were going to fly to Chicago. We were supposed to go to DC and from DC up to Chicago. No, instead, our flights got delayed by like an hour and a half and we flew to Texas. So we are like this from Chicago. Well, we flew to Texas and then from Texas where we sat there for like 3 hours, then we flew into Chicago. So we left at like about 6 o'clock in the morning after we were at the airport super early because our flight was supposed to leave at 5:30. It ended up leaving at 7 and then so we didn't get to Chicago till like, what time did we get to Chicago? 4 o'clock in the afternoon, something. It was something ridiculous. I don't even know. All right, so we get there and then check into the hotel. And then I call my cousin Terry because he is supposed to bring me my boxes. And he thought I was going to be there earlier, but I wasn't. So he came later to bring the boxes and he took us all out to eat. And it was so much fun. We went to this Greek restaurant. And when I tell you guys that was the best Greek food I ever had, I am not kidding you. It was so freaking good. And it's called Athens or Athena or something like that. Okay. And then he took us for a drive around Chicago. I think he was trying to put us to sleep, honestly. We were all so tired. And then we finally got to rest at last. All right. So on Thursday, this was our day to explore Chicago. So we started off with, I don't eat breakfast. So I don't think I ate breakfast. I just had tea in the morning. The first place we went to was Atlas Stationers. And then from there, we went to Walk the Magnificent Mile, which felt like 5 miles. There's a lot to see and do and stuff along the way. That's when we stopped at the Wings of Mexico. We headed from our hotel to the Starbucks Reserve, which was supposed to be just at a mile. Was it just at a mile? No, it was just at 500 miles. It felt that way anyway. We stopped at the Wings of Mexico and we stopped at the River Walk and we stopped at the Alta and we stopped at this other like Pop Mart, I think that's what it's called. And finally, we went to the Starbucks Reserve, which was so much fun. But you know what? Before we left, we went to Hot Walk. I forgot we went to, after Atlas, we went to Hot Walk. It's called Hot Walks and Cool something. Hot Walks Cool Sushi, I think. It's super good. Definitely, we go there every time we go into the city. All right, so then on Friday, finally, it's time to register. So it's registration. It's the first day of CPC. And then the first thing we did for CPC that was that evening was we did the make and takes. What did I make and what did I take? I don't know. It all blends together. What did I can't remember. I think I made, is that where I made the thing? I don't know. Let me not lie. We made so many things because they had the make and takes and then we had the workshops and that all blends together in my head. Okay, and then after that was from 6 to 9:30. The vendors were open, so we did some shopping. Lots of fun. I don't even know what to tell you guys that I got. I got stickers, I got decals, I got patches, I got they had a bar. I didn't have a drink the first day. I think I might, yes I did. They gave us a ticket for free drinks. I had one drink each day. One was a Cosmo and I forgot what the second one was. And then I bought some pens, coloring pens from Zebra and some of my favorite pens. A pack of these Marcons, just in case I ran out of ink while I was there. All right, and then after the vendor thing, there was a blind book swap. That was a lot of fun. You know what, you guys? I just realized that I have that book still wrapped because it was so pretty. I don't even know what the book is. It's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? That was my book. I was like, oh, so pretty. And I think I did open and peek, but I can't tell you. I know it's a contemporary romantic comedy. Oh, and it's spicy. I don't care. It was just pink and it's so cute. And it was wrapped this way. And I left it that way. So it's right here within reach. Funny, ridiculous, I know. The whole object is to read the book, but... And eventually I will open it. So after the blind book swap, then I did envelope art. Oh, no, I didn't do envelope art. My friend called in us to have takeout. So what was the takeout? I think it was Asian. It was supposed to be Hawaiian, but they lied. So we got takeout. I'm just gonna call it Asian because it was not Hawaiian. And then while we did that, we sat around and colored and had a lot of people stop by our table while we were sitting there. Coloring and chat. Color and chat. Okay, and then on Saturday was the big event where everything culminated. We had the general session, as they call it. We did, they had 3 speakers. Yeah, they had this guy that was really motivational. They had, I'll put the pictures up on the screen so you guys can see who the speakers were. But I really enjoyed the speakers. And then while they're doing that, they're doing swag drops. We have the decorated tables. Like I said, I sat at table number 25 and it was Pretty Planner Co. And her table was so pretty. And then on Friday, was it Friday? During the day, sometimes I got to set up my tables. And then in the afternoon, we did our workshops. I did envelope art and I did doodling, which was really fun. I learned how to make some cool doodles. And then we went for dinner. Where did we go for dinner that night? I didn't write it down. How could I not write it down? I may have, I know, my friend and I went back to Hot Walk again because we love their food. And then they had a rodeo party, rodeo themed, what do you call it? Party. Yeah, party. It was a CPC rodeo. It was so much fun. Oh, here's a picture of the CPC rodeo. Me and my friends with, what do you call these things? Horsies. Oh, shoot. I'm not in frame. There we go. Isn't that funny? So, yeah. So that was Friday. Saturday was a full day, lots of fun. Sunday morning, they had again the general session, which is only half a day. I should add over here though, before I go forward, they did have happy hour that we did, and everybody was still shopping, and we had this big round table, and we sat around the table, and people were dropping off their bags and going shopping. And me and my friend Sonia, we just sat there and babysat the bags because I was pretty much done with shopping. And then, so I didn't have to do any shopping on Sunday because as soon as they had the speakers, which the speakers were, I don't remember all of them, but Coco Daisy's founder spoke, and I really felt touched by her talk. And then as soon as that was over, we rushed to the airport because I was paranoid. And did our flight get delayed? Oh yes it did. It got delayed twice. We were supposed to be home by 9 p.m. and we ended up getting home at 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 a.m. Hubby was there to pick me up. Bless his heart. I was so happy. I've never been so happy to be home because I was just so freaking paranoid that I was going to get stuck with the apocalypse people at the DC airport. I hope they all got home. I feel bad for them. Okay, let's see. Now, do I want... Oh, if I'm going to kill that dog. His bark is so shrill. Okay. I like it, but I feel like I need to add some more decor. So let's see. I'm going to use this little tiny suitcase if I can get it. There we go. And then I'm going to use, I want to use this little Chicago sign. And I'm going to use, let's see. Okay, so the suitcase needs to go here, because this is Flying Day. And then Chicago I'm going to put there too to kind of fill in this space. And then, do I need to add more stuff? I'm trying to think if I can fit one of these pictures. The Atlas one is too big, but maybe I can put it here. Yeah, let me do that. I can't really cut it because our Atlas sign is here, so I can't make it shorter, but I can cut some of this white. I'm like missing the whole thing. Come on. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm going to put that over here just because I printed out these pictures. I want to use them. Oh, you know what, though? Because it's clear, I'm going to just not take the backing off. I'm going to use my giant, look at this giant glue stick that my friend got me. It's so funny. So I think I'm gonna use glue end because this is clear. I don't want everything to show through it. There we go. Yeah, stay. And then what other picture? I have this one of me sitting on a giant chess board that I think I'm gonna put here. Yeah. And again, I think I'm gonna put glue on it. That way I have a little bit more solid. It's not going to be so see-through. I wonder if eventually it's going to peel from the backing. Probably not. So let's put that there. I really like this rodeo one. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use them. I'm going to use as much as I can because I printed them, and printing stuff in color on my printer or hubby's printer is expensive. Need some more on this side. And some down here. All right, so let's put this one here. Pictures are memories, right? So we need to keep all the memories. Let me see. This is my table that I set up, and I could put it here, but then I would have to peel this up a little bit. I'm not sure I'll want to. Okay, I peeled it up a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is put it down just a little bit. I don't have to have the whole picture on here. So I'm going to cut part of it off. which I should be cutting looking at the other side, but yeah, because I want to cut, it's okay to cut some of the table off as long as I can show the top. Oh, I didn't even show you, I don't know if you could see it, but we went to Trader Joe's. My friend and I walked to Trader Joe's and got fresh flowers for my centerpieces because I really didn't know what to do for a centerpiece. I had different ideas, and at the last minute, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to pack no more stuff. Let's just, when I get there, I'll just get fresh flowers. So, and Trader Joe's has pretty flowers and they're not super expensive. Shoot. So, this is totally like, again, totally like useless after printing them on sticker paper, but you know what? I'll cut some more off. And I think because it's got so much color, I'm gonna go ahead and take the backing off. It's just doing wonky things. It's really dark, so hopefully it'll show. Shows. Cover the lines. It's good enough. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's pretty much my week at Chicago Planner Conference and all the adventures of a week of traveling during a government shutdown and being blessed and being able to get there and back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If it was a little bit kind of wonky, it's because I'm trying to get used to the setup, but hopefully it works fine. I just have to get used to it. Have a wonderful day and talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.